our own interfaith directorate. We have the Islamic directorate, we have Protestant and Catholic directorates. But you find out that a Christian general has an aide Muslim, maybe a still get with the Muslim, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
So is all these religion issues has been politicized for their own personal aggrandizement.
Thank you. Our main agenda here today is just for us to see if they are in existence, we have to leverage and build on that. And if they are not in existence, how do we identify that? How do we establish that? You understand? A network and then the mechanisms of that. So on this one, we have discussed with God extensively, and then God will take a lead on this conversation and we continue. So it's like
Actually, I will tell you to do while I take copious notes.
Okay.
I'm a student. I will receive lecture and I will take notes. Please, help. Please help. I will take notes copiously.
No.
Well, you are equally. So, they help me take the notes. Very good. Once a teacher, always a teacher. I wanted to be a student, but he's not letting me be.
Good morning, everyone.
Okay.
I remember when there was a first Kaduna crisis that I noticed. I had like there was one before I came to Kaduna. That was in 2000, right? After then, we had one network of creatives, majorly radio presenters, actors, theater practitioners, that we created one network there. It was after we had a training from STEMA, not the STEMA of now. One organization used to be there, STEMA, Strategic Empowerment Mediation Agency. It was an NGO, along with ANEWA, our new Extension Women Associations. We had series of trainings. Then we now created that network of creatives, radio presenters, TV presenters, actors, and community persons. And that network was really strong there. And they existed for a couple of years, but unfortunately, most of us were not married then. We got married, some people left town and all of that. But the most important part of it was that there was no funding, so it was really stressful for many of the members that we are not employed in or doing a business where they get regular income. That network was really strong then because we carried out theater for development, whereby when there's a crisis anywhere, they'll just call us, we'll go to that location, we'll create a drama using people from that location to be part of our drama team, and we do a drama. Most of the time we don't market days, or we do it around the king palace or so, where we conscientize them, tell them they need for us to live in peace and all of that. So it was quite interesting there, but like I said, lack of funds was what killed that network. I believe it's something like that can be created now. It's something that I'm sure will work, because any community we go to, members of that community, some of the story as they call themselves, people from them will train part of the drama, and will create a drama and do it here. At least, I'm sure people won't feel their own brothers when they see them with some other people doing something like that. If we can resuscitate something like that to work, because most of us are still in Kaduna though.
Yes, in fact, these kind of connections are vital, and if there is a way to resuscitate that, would be a major achievement. Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir. By mistake, my father is from Katsina. By mistake, mine is there. And going forward, the issue of this bar suluhu, I have pictures here. We met them, we showed them that, yeah, it's possible to live in peace and harmony. As he rightly said, when we went to the community, Lucky for us, the head of Basulugu was interested in a development civil society actor.
Yeah.
He was trying to frame her. You can see they are human too. So he was in love with this lady. The lady now is in US, practicing, doing her activities in US. So he was interested in her, and that was our entry point. So for me, I think it is doable. We can build these networks and work on it. Then, Plan International gave us resources. We did advocacy. You passing towards Rigasa, you will just see, this is Basulu saying, I had the Makame. Eh? Awaru, Sarkin Basulu, Nain they talk say, I had the Makame. So things like that can happen on posters. We went to Zaria, we went to, what do we call it, Kajuru, we went to Sabongari. The pictures are all here. And I think it is doable if we build a very vibrant network like the one we used to build with you. Interfaith Mediation Center. We can achieve all those things. For me, it is not my dream to be a Muslim. It is not my dream for my father to be a Katsina man. It is not my doing. He never contacted me. If he contacted me, I would have said, Baba, go back to Saudi. That is where I want to belong. So you see, it is like that. And four, we as citizens, there exists north, east, west, right in our bedroom.
Yeah.
Go into your bedroom and tell me there is no north, east, west, and south. Oh, it is. We just have to harmonize ourselves and live together. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for this wonderful contribution. When you said by mistake, I was wondering where are you headed? So
Yeah, I would have been somewhere
you would
else.
have chosen to be
Yes.
somewhere that. Okay, that's good to know. You mentioned the question of humanity.
Yes.
I think that is a very important point. If you look at it from Islamic tradition, for example, there is the family of Abraham connection, and then there is the family of Adam. That's going to talk about his sons. That takes you to family of Adam, all created by one God. And then the reality of differences is acknowledged by the concept of the family of Abraham. The crisis in the Middle East was being negotiated around the Abrahamic Accord.
Yeah.
But Donald Trump happens, and then the story.
Historians are wonderful. Good morning, my fellow colleagues. Mine is, I want to build what my brother says, the representative of Ajikao. You see, democracy is not good. Our problems lack of education. If we are going to take our campaign to rural area, all you and grandma tell them, look, these politicians are there to protect your interest, but just 30%. 70% is their own interest. So please, let's live in a harmonious way. We should not have false consciousness according to the mass. We should have group consciousness as a government. Because all this crisis has happened in government. Crisis has not happened in Nigeria. You hardly see something happen in Nigeria. And I want to make a reference to those days where I did my research. I was very amazed when I near small place called Oka, that is South West. I celebrate my Eid al-Kabir in that community. When I discovered that the chairman of the local government was part of us, and he was a Christian, he came and blamed us. He even delivered his soul in that mosque. He gave it to the nation. And I asked them, how did he do it? That's how we did. In Christmas festival, if you now want something of yourself, go to church and celebrate with them. So that's why I say you No matter what happens, anything crashes, and you are the one to lead yourself when the conditions are there, conversing each other, Christian and Muslim, they are living their always were saying, but it's not, look at me, yeah, I'm not I say, well, my brother are doing that. Your brother are doing that. Because I'm in university. And I told him, I said, we are going to like, so I saw one of my students because I teach in school, one of the best students there. African Church Grammar School, that I taught, enjoy all that. So I tell him, talk to your student and you should share that every year right now. Look at how we sketch she to go and it's not that she put it out. And she put me sketch, she didn't come out and say, sir, my brother said you should not speak to them because here we have no of your if you put strictness on them to go out of step, and here we have no of themselves. Honestly speaking, I say I listen with you, I said, no problem. We be said, oh, you are all that is the kind of issue that you are. He has to do that. All of them are instances. But among the children, they are mostly they are there. And the religion is not an issue there. What they want is education, development. An average child in that place, no matter how poor they are, that they are just both Islamic people they are Muslim, they are there. Because they are parents of the artisan farm. They spend 9 months, 5 months in the farm. So if we are in medicine and we align ourselves with this show this honestly speaking, if it's sustainable, maybe try this issue.
It's good observation. Yes, democracy is it's a very dangerous kind of politics. And part of the danger of democracy is not sufficiently understanding what democracy promises to give us. We expect democracy to give us. It's not prosperity. Democracy doesn't promise prosperity. Not even peace. It doesn't promise peace. What democracy promises is peace. They are thinking of school education that will train people for a better life and for more productive life and be more aware. But the other avenue of education, which is perhaps even more immediately needed, that is like public enlightenment campaign. One of the participants yesterday who I must be appreciative for his courage to share his experience of being kidnapped. He mentioned that the
When there are issues, and also to identify any signs of conflict before it erupts into violence. That is what they do at the community level, and they are recognized by the community leader, they are recognized by the police officer in charge of those jurisdiction. Thirdly, we have what we call network of peace journalism. It's a structure network of every other person, but we have quite a number of media groups in that network. Whereby when they identify conflicts being local government areas, permission, there are many of them. Maybe it started